Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me again. It's your boy TeaRon. That's TeaRon, period. And I'm here with you for another episode of the Ubiquitous Blacks podcast. And if you've been following this podcast for a while, or just keeping up with all the things that I'm doing, if you are a real one, then you know that this podcast was founded on like bridge building, right? And even more so, there's a whole lot of episodes that take us to Nigeria, and today is going to be no different. Today we are going to be traveling to Abuja to chat with a very interesting talent, one that I come across through another talent. And before I get into that, let me say this. I absolutely love like being a credit junkie, right? Is what I call it. And what that means is like when I was growing up, I would watch a movie and, you know, I'd get a like new album or something, and I would go through and read credits for no reason. Like I would know the name of like who did what when, right? And there was a song that I came across years ago through a past guest that we had, and there was a person featured on that song, and I was like, who is this? And from there, I found none other than SoKoGa. SoKoGa, if you can, and I don't even know if I'm saying this good. Am I saying this proper?
Yeah, you're trying.
I'm
SoKoGa.
trying. Okay.
Yeah, SoKoGa passes.
If you would take the time to just introduce yourself, let the people know who you are, where you're from, what you do, all those sweet things, if you will.
Okay. Hi guys, it's your boy SoKoGa, aka SKG. I'm from ABJ, Abuja, Nigeria. I'm a musical artist. I'm a creative junkie. I'm a content
Yeah.
creator. Yeah. I do all of that. I trade Forex. Um I That's basically it too. I do a lot of stuff. I'm a creative
Did you say you
junkie. I
trade
love to,
Forex?
yeah, something like that.
You almost did it. You see that? You almost did. You know
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I trade
SoKoGa,
Forex. Mm.
is that still a thing?
Mm.
Because for me, it's I don't even know if it's real anymore. But
Uh,
also, I'm so tired of people who trade Forex following me on Instagram.
most of them might be scams though. A lot of scammers use that
Those
as
are
a.
definitely bots. How did you get started trading Forex?
Okay, I have a friend. My friend, he traveled and he came back and he's like, guy, come and see. I'm trading Forex and this is crazy. Then he put me on and I loved it. And like I got to understand how it works. And it takes a lot of time, it's a very long process. Anybody that tells you that Forex is easy money, blah blah blah. Nah. you learn. You
Yeah,
learn the hard way.
I don't have that kind of time. I need quick money. I would just sell
Mm.
drugs. But no, so you say you are from Abuja.
Yeah.
People who don't
Born
know
and brought
about
up.
Abuja, born and bred, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever lived anywhere else?
Not really. I schooled. I did some part of some schools in Niger State in Mina, but I came back to Abuja though. So I've lived in Abuja all my life. I only go out, go to some parts of the country if the need arises, probably for family reasons or music reasons. Not, I'm home.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a homebody too. I actually find it interesting that a lot of creatives tend to be introverts
Introverts,
a
yeah.
lot of the time. I know people who can turn it on. I'm one of those people myself where like if I have to be out and doing, you know, something social, I
Yeah,
have no
you have to.
problem adjusting. But for the most part, I'm alone a lot. Probably unhealthy of the
No, it's not
time.
healthy though. But I love
So
my space because everybody does. Everybody should, you know.
yeah, you have to be able to enjoy being alone. Do you find it difficult to be like productive when you're alone? Are you a procrastinator?
Yeah, man. Sometimes it's
Ah.
not, as humans, we can't always overpower these emotions, and sometimes you feel if you don't have extra motivation, you might not be able to do some certain things. But I feel like when I'm alone, I'm more creative. When I'm alone,
Uh-huh.
I think more because that quiet and everything just makes it easier for you to be able to concentrate on what you want to do. So it doesn't really affect me. But of course, I love company. You get bored. You're human. You get
Yeah.
bored. So
What what is
and
what is what is what is something that you do to like occupy your time that isn't creative,
music,
isn't
basketball.
music?
I play
Ah,
basketball.
are you any good?
I can dunk.
Ah, you better than me.
And I shoot. I feel like my strength in basketball is my shooting. I'm a good shooter. I can brag about that for a while, so.
I have I have poor like depth perception, right? Like
Mm,
I will think I'm shooting well, and the ball would just be hitting air all the
hey
time.
boss.
Eh, ah,
Sorry,
rubbish.
man.
It's
So
so
heartbreaking.
funny too. When I was in West Africa, I was with some students, and they said to me, they say, "Hey, can you play basketball?" And I'm like, and so I was like, you think every nigga play basketball? But no, the answer is no, I can't.
Good to be honest.
I might get us a few points, but I'm I probably max out. Like if I get us 4 baskets, you can probably sit me down the rest of the game because I've I've done my thing.
You know, I don't know. The older you get, the weaker. I don't know if that. Yeah, the weaker
Buffing.
you get, the less strength you have to do sports. No, don't get me wrong. No, 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 no. That's not what I mean.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to talk from my own perspective now. Like when I was
Ah, wow,
no, when I was
wow.
younger, no, when I was younger, I
Uh-huh.
used to be way better than I am playing sports right now. I feel like I'm just playing sports to be fit and you know just to be fit to fulfill all
You are
righteousness.
technically younger.
No, 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 no. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about me. Don't feel offended.
See me, I do certain things and I don't even like I don't trust my knees and stuff anymore, you know? Like I my
Mm-hmm.
knees are fine, but I've convinced myself that I shouldn't trust them.
Don't stress them too much. You shouldn't
The other
stress.
day, I was at a park and I had to like jump off of a ledge, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, how am I going to do this?" And it wasn't even high up, but it was
Wow.
enough, you know? And I
It
just
was
had to
enough.
get creative, yeah. But I'm fine. But then we
Better.
also had to go back up the wall, back up the ledge, and that was interesting. It took me a moment, but but so growing up in Abuja, tell me
Mhm.
what that was like for you. Are you have siblings? Are you
Yeah,
only
I have
child? What's
siblings. No.
yeah?
I'm first of five.
Okay,
Yeah, first of five. Growing up, it was just me and my brothers, my two younger brothers. So, and that's why I said I don't that lonely. Whenever I feel like I'm getting bored, I just go and meet my brothers. So we grew up together, we play together, make music together, do a
yeah,
lot of stuff. So when I'm in the house, with my brothers, it's always vibes. We're always creating something. Always create. My brother shoots most of my videos. I know,
really.
Marge. Yeah, my younger brother shoots most of my videos, and
How did you all get into that? Like, was it just
you
hey,
know,
we're here and
growing up, and when I discovered that okay, I really like this music scene, and I want to be doing this music, I, because studio sessions get expensive, really
yeah,
expensive
definitely.
here especially when you're young and you're looking for money to go to the studio. So I got thinking, and I started recording with my phone and my laptop. I'll just record and I'll send it to my laptop and I'll try and mix it the way I can. I was doing a lot of covers on my Instagram. I've still doing that stuff.
Uh-huh.
So doing that, when you create content, you have to shoot the videos on your phone, you edit. So I was doing that, and my brother too. Because my brother is a very prolific rapper. He's a rapper that I can put my money on when the time is right.
Really?
So yeah.
Okay.
And he's very talented and is a creative too, so he thinks. So he started making these videos and he put in work, and now I just do the videos for him and I focus on the audio. I'll mix the audio, he will do the video and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So how we started growing up, when I said I didn't have money to be going to the studio every time, so I got a mic somewhere, one old mic, BM800. That's the first mic
Yeah.
I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
was using that mic to record till I got this setup I'm using now. And that's just how it's been. And with time, everything's time. Once you invest a lot of time in it, you'll be able to become better in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always say that too. Like I noticed that I'm much faster when I'm like editing and doing all these things, but I'm only as fast as my computer.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, this don't hurry up. So
So
so so how old were you when you first started like exploring the possibility of just recording, but also taking it a bit more serious? Or was it one of those things where you just like, you didn't know you were even taking it serious, you just enjoyed doing it? How did that come together?
okay, my first studio recording was in 2016.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And that time, yeah, I was already using my phone and recording on what's this app? Audacity. I don't know if you know Audacity.
Yes, I'm familiar.
I
Oh,
was using
that
Audacity.
brings back so much
A lot of memories.
trauma.
I was using Audacity, and that was like 2016. So
Uh-huh.
I was able to raise some money and go to the studio to record my first song that time. And I dropped it 2016 and in 2017. So then I was just trying to get better because I know this music thing. I met some people that told me that consistency and you have to put in work, you have to improve, you have to try to get better at what you do. So at that time I was just doing, and that song still fire, it slaps. I've been lucky. I don't know. I've not had bad songs. uh,
That's what you should say. That's what you
mm-hmm,
should say.
mm-hmm. I say I'm lucky. So I've been doing that, doing songs. I don't like to drop too much music because if you're not promoting it, I feel like if you're not promoting it, you should just do it. Like I just make sure that I'm active and like my fans that are with me know that okay, I'm still giving them music. Though I'm working on something, and when the time is right, we'll all feast. But I just try to stay active. That's why I use my Instagram, my social media. I was in covers back to back. Almost every new song that comes out, I have a cover of it. The next week. So I just it. And it's normal in life. You get sometimes you are gassed, you put in a lot of work, and sometimes you get tired and be like, let me save rest. I don't try. But that's how it has been.
That's
But we're
what's
still
up.
we're still pushing though. I have a lot, I have a lot, I have a lot, I have a lot I'm working on.
Do you feel
Exciting
like
times.
you are at a place where do you feel like you caught your stride a little bit? Are you getting there in terms of like being able to write a song, piece it
Mm-hmm.
together, record it, and then
Mm-hmm.
do all the post stuff? Like, do you think you kind of have a formula now?
Yeah, I feel like we have hacked it. Because um lately, glory be to God, all the music I've been making, they don't even stress me no more. Like it's something that just comes to me. If the beat is really, really interesting and inviting, I could just write. in no time. And I feel like my strengths and my vocals are good. My vocals are okay, but I feel like my strengths in this music thing is my pen, my lyrics, my what I have to say, what I have to say, what I have to tell people. Because everybody can sing. Almost everybody has amazing vocals. It's what the message you have to pass, the stories you're telling, the themes you're painting in people's head when they listen to your music is what really
Yeah.
makes me special, I think. So
Yeah, I think
that's
you have to have like you have to have some distinction. Some people just have an amazing voice in it, and you know everybody writes for them, right? Because it's like,
yeah.
oh, that's an instrument. Let me play this instrument, right? And that's
Mm-hmm.
some people, but others are the other way, where it's like you said, you want to be able to convey specific messages
Mm-hmm.
um with your writing, and then you have people who do both,
Yeah. Yeah.
who sound amazing and
Sound amazing, right? Amazing.
write amazing, compose, do all the things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think like nowadays you see it a lot more, even though I feel like in today's climate, in today's market,
Yeah.
the it's oversaturated, right? A lot of
Mm-hmm.
things have become easily accessible, like you said, someone
Yeah.
can go and get a mic, they can get Audacity, and they can get good. And eventually, sometimes you sift through and you can find like good stuff in there, but there's a lot to go through.
A
do you
lot, a
do you
lot.
feel like you struggle at all with the creative process when it comes to social media? I think from my point of view that
Mm-hmm.
you do social media really well, but do you feel like there's something that is missing, or do you feel like there's something more that you would want to go and do to get your name out there more?
Yeah, sure. Lately, Seth, I've been feeling sad that my engagements are dropping. They're not as fire as they used to be, and I think that's normal Instagram algorithm, and it
Mm-hmm.
happens. But I feel like right now I'm just cooking and I'm looking for money. Very very important because I
Yeah,
have to go out and be active and create a lot of content. And I feel like it should not even. I feel like it's fact. It's like textbook consistency is what will put you in people's faces. And the more they see you every day, they come on their gram, and the first thing they're seeing is your posts. Mm-hmm. If you do that
yeah,
every day, of course, you grow a lot of audience. You get a lot of audience, and it's not easy, and that is not easy at all. Being
yeah,
consistent as a creative is very hard. Of course, there are a lot of things that will affect you. Depression, uh, everything is natural. So
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. If I when I'm ready or when Allah pleases, I will be outside again and I'll be consistent with what I'm doing. I was supposed to put out a new song this month, but I dropped it. But it had some distribution issues, so I had to take it down to upload it again. So stuff like that, independent artist struggles. It's not easy.
I feel like a lot of independent artists, or if you're just starting out as a creative, a lot of the issues that you face do tend to be like financial, right? But there are ways around that, if you will. Not around it, because eventually you are going to need some some finance.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe that's not the right word to use, but what I mean
Mhm.
is it's a good problem to have if your only issue
Is
is
finance.
is finance,
Yeah.
because what that means is your actual creativeness, your actual drive, you are are good to go, right? That means you
Yeah.
feel there's not as much work that you have to do on your craft. Of course, you want to exercise your muscle if you are a singer. Um, whatever it is you are into, you want to get good at that. If you find that
Mhm.
you got all those things down, none of those are hard work for you, if you will. The hardest part is getting the finance. It's a good problem to have, because some people
Yeah.
don't Got it.
Yeah.
But I also find this to be true too, is that a lot of people who truly are passionate about their artistic endeavors, if it's
Yeah.
really something you want to do, you do some of your best work when you're at your hungriest. I think we all
Mm-hmm.
know of music artists that we maybe saw grow or get bigger, or
Mm-hmm.
an actor that you saw in smaller roles eventually, hit it big
Mm-hmm.
time.
Mm-hmm.
And something changes where it's like, they're not that good anymore.
Yeah.
You know
It
why?
happens.
This because they are full.
They
They
got
are
they
they
got
are hungry.
comfortable. They go,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
I'm here, so whatever
yeah.
passes.
There,
Yeah.
there's a really I won't name names here, but there's a
Mm.
really famous comedian that everybody knows that would go out on stage and he'd do a phenomenal job, right? And this would be like, in the 80s. And he eventually became one of the biggest movie stars in the world, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he's never gone back to
Stand up
do the
comedy.
stand-up comedy anymore. And
Yeah.
it's one of those things where I often wonder, I said, because people still consider him to be one of the greatest, comedians of all time. But I'm just like, are you? If you lose that passion, like that thing that you would do for free,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, is that really, your thing? But I'm sure you've seen that too, though. Like you've seen people where it's
Mm-hmm.
just like,
Mm-hmm.
something's changed. What do you feel like you've done at this level that you are? To me, you are a big deal already. But what do you feel like you have done at this level that you maybe wouldn't have done if you just had the resources? Like maybe it was a video shoot, something got really interesting. You
Mm-hmm.
had to get creative or figure out, hey, let's
Uh,
put this here. Tell me a story about a time that the struggle made you really do your
you know,
thing.
there are a lot that let me see. If for instance now there are some producing like mixing skills that you might
Mm-hmm.
have that when if you have all the right equipment, your room is well padded, you have a full, you don't have to worry about EQing some certain frequencies on your track, you know. But
Right.
the fact that you are in a situation whereby condition has made you to be able to hack through some certain problems that when they come up, when bigger problems come up in, I was like, nah, I faced that before. I know what to do here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, now we're in a shoot for Pele. This last song I dropped that I had to take down, the visualizer. I'm going to drop that too when the song comes out. Stay active, just watch. Mm-hmm. So that's video, that shoot. we we're supposed to use a soccer ball,
Mhm.
but we didn't have a soccer ball. But I had a basketball. So I used the basketball to do the shoot. Then when we're editing it, we had to change the basketball to a soccer ball. And if I didn't tell you, if you see the picture, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's definitely a real soccer ball, but it was a basketball." You see?
It's
Yeah,
and that's the thing. You have to be able to work with what you got.
yeah,
Like
you have to be able to work with what you have.
if you just had infinite access to be like, oh, I need a horse for the shoot tomorrow, and
And
it's
you have a
there.
horse.
That's different than if you have to go and build a horse.
Or you have to find a way around it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
actually, you know, I I, I tell most people, that actually, thank God for the way we had to come up our learning curve. We had to learn a lot of stuff ourselves
yeah,
because I
definitely.
was thinking if we had all the resources and it would be very boring. It would have been very
Yeah.
boring. You're like, you want to do this already there. You have to the struggle. There's beauty in the struggle. I don't know who said that. Yeah, Jacob said something like that. Yeah, there's beauty in the struggle. Shout out Jacob.
Right. I think that a lot of our and when I say our, I mean Black people, African people. A lot of our drive does come from some form of struggle
Struggle.
or
Yeah.
battling against like oppression and
Poverty.
poverty, and trying to
Make it out.
get your footing. That
Mm-hmm.
you do things. Sometimes there's things I've been through and I've done. I look back and I'd be like,
Bruh.
the person I am now, I would never,
Never.
never ever do some of the stuff that I did. But it's amazing what you can accomplish when you feel like you are cornered,
Yeah.
when you feel like you don't
You
have
know,
any other options.
on Twitter, on X now, it's called. When an artist, maybe an artist piles on the verse and he kills it, they'll be like, yo, rent was due when you wrote this verse, or rent was due
Yeah.
when you did this. That rent was due. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
get down bad. Like they said, you make your best work when you're at your lowest. Mm-hmm. So
Mm.
it actually relates in every aspect. So musically too,
What do you feel like you have had those low moments happen?
yeah, of course, a lot.
Yeah.
Heartbreaks, heartbreaks, heartbreaks will give you the best songs.
Really? Okay. I think that's
Mm,
probably true. That's probably true.
yeah,
There's a lot of heartbreak music.
yeah, that slaps, slaps
Me,
so hard.
I don't ever listen. Like if I'm experiencing heartbreak, I don't listen to heartbreak music.
Nah. You make it worse.
I listen to like music that will
Uplifts my
make
spirit.
make me want to fight. No, not even that. Mm-mm.
You
Me,
want to fight?
I'm not a cheek I'm not a cheek turner. I don't. Me, I
You don't
don't
take
want
your
beef.
L's.
I
Yeah.
no, absolutely not. You
Mm-hmm.
can't break up with
Valid.
me. You can't break up with me.
Ah,
If you do, I will finish you that day. I mean,
Wahala.
like, I just, but music can be so motivating because I'm more like f that, move on type. But I'll
Yeah.
listen to those songs first because I can't be in my feelings like that. That's
Mm-mm.
nasty.
Makes
The
you
pressure
weak.
is real.
Makes you
Yeah,
weak.
yeah.
Question is real. Don't play. You will learn.
Oh gosh.
Uh,
So what? So again, I first heard your voice on the track with Roboski
Raboski, yeah, give me love.
all those years ago. I still listen to it like it's brand new. I think what was that 2019?
2019, yeah.
Yeah, I still listen to it like it just came out the other day.
Yeah, the
I
song
tell
is
you,
fire.
I want to make it my theme music. I'm telling you.
Uh-uh.
I will let you know about it. I will
Goes hard,
figure it
goes
out.
hard, goes hard.
But even then, like in my mind, because I always think about things in this like director's mindset. Everything, right? So when I'm listening to a song or I hear something, I see the full performance. I see the full video. I see everything.
Mm-hmm.
And and every time I listen to this, I'm just like, these guys need to perform this together. If I have to,
Yeah.
if I have to come to Abuja and set it up and shoot it myself, this will happen in my lifetime. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
That's how
I don't
much
know
I
why
just
we
love this
just
record.
slept on that song. We slept on that song. That song is fire. A lot of people
It
still
really
play it. Like
is.
if you check my stats on Spotify, it still gets played up to today. And like, this song,
It's
this
probably
song.
me. It's probably me
And
keep
probably
listening to
you.
it. Like, why does this
uh,
keep? I'm telling you, and it's like it's the perfect driving record.
yeah.
You could turn it on at like a party. It will get people in a special mood. It's just a good one. But it was the first time I heard you, and
Mm.
I started picking through and digging, and the same for other artists that way, because we know that right now the Afrobeats movement is a big deal, right? It reminds me a lot of the like the reggae dance hall era, like in the early 2000s, where you just could not escape that sound, right?
Mr. Bombastic, every
Yeah,
fantastic.
you just it sticks, you know.
It sticks.
But we know right now that there's a big movement. But what seems to be is there's only room for a few at a time, right? And so what I like to do is I like to challenge myself to go beyond these big names. A lot of people don't do that. And I purposely will go and look for people who are, coming up or have a really good sound, but they haven't reached major success yet, right? And you fit so well because I was like, this is actually really good. There's literally songs that you have that I'm just like, what's wrong with y'all? I think that so you had the EP Blue, was it? Is that what you called it? Blue Roses. There we go.
Yeah, Blue Roses.
And I could see looking at your older stuff and then getting to that point, I was like, he's actually grown here. I know you said you don't make a bad song, and I'm not saying that. Let me be clear. What I'm saying is I think that you really honed your craft more as you got, more seasoned. And then fast forward to when you did the Smooth Criminal track.
Smooth Operator.
Smooth, was it? Did I say Smooth Criminal?
Hey, Smooth Operator.
Hey, Jesus. Hey. Smooth Operator. Hey, that operator. One. See, that's the thing. I'm comparing it to like one of the biggest tracks ever, right?
Valid.
Hey.
Valid.
But with that one, I feel like you had a clear vision. It was very cohesive with that particular record, meaning the lyrical content onto the cover art and then to the actual visual. I think that you I think you went into that with full intent. And I could be wrong. This is just my perception. But I feel like you knew what the end result would be before you even got there. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I tell you, with Small Operator, it was after the EP, Blue Roses. I haven't put out any music. I'm like, okay, let me give him something that's not a love song. Blue Roses was a collection of love songs, and so Small Operator was not a love song, and it was that record that it had that bouncing reggaeton vibe, and I was bragging a lot on the record.
Feeling yourself.
I was bragging a lot on the record. I was like, yeah, Blue Roses was a masterpiece. Because Blue Roses was crazy. The growth was evident on Blue Roses. Because we took our time. Because me and the sound man that basically arranged that whole EP. Because then I was in my final year in school, so I was just like, okay, since I'm done with school, let me just put out this project because I've been holding a lot of music. I've been dropping once, but I had to just put out that EP.
Yeah.
So Blue Roses, Feels, Cover Me, Love Later, Party After Dawn, and Consent. Yeah, those 5 songs made it to the EP.
And Consent is interesting. I feel like that for that EP, and people, if you are hearing us talk about this and you are like, okay, what are they talking about? This is your ticket. This is your clue to after you're done with this, of course, listen to the rest of this. But this is your ticket to go and then look up these tracks. And of course, I will include them in like the show notes and the description on the video. But I say that to say this. So Consent is interesting. I feel like when it comes down to, it's a perfect example of what I meant by you show particular growth, because it's a very radio single. I think maybe the content, maybe some people wouldn't want to touch it, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Some,
but it's a radio single in terms of the song structure. It will get stuck in your head, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it's not too lofty. You know the hit songs, the ones that just like blow up real big, they're never really that deep, right? They are never something where you have to know all your scales and
Scales, yeah. They're
it's
always the easiest songs blow up.
yeah. La 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 la. If that was your hook on a song and you just repeated that, it will be a hit.
Yeah. Oh,
Exactly.
You're gonna give me a la 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 la.
First of all, the king of gibberish. The king of gibberish. That kid has
Just leave
has
that boy.
made a name for himself by going in and making noises. And I think that's incredible. But the thing about that too is the noises that people make are universal, right? So like you said, where there's just either some oohs and some ahs, that's not confounded, it's not stopped by a language barrier or anything, right? So it's actually maybe something in that where it's like anybody can make these sounds no matter where you are from,
Yeah.
And there may be something there musically. I don't know. I haven't studied it.
I have I have a couple of songs I'm cooking. Yeah. If you're in the space, you have to study every hit song. You're like, why is this song blowing up? What's happening? Like, what did they do in this song that is so special?
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you check it, yeah, you see songs like CK's Love One City.
Yeah.
Melodies are the markets. My melodies are the. I want to invite you. Melody will call you first. Then you now listen to the lyrics, what the person is saying. So it's like but there are no rules, in making music. There are no rules, but there are some guidelines that you should follow to just if you have know what you have in mind. Like I feel every song is like a canvas. You paint it how you want it as an artist. It's like a open white paper, so you know what you want. So you draw and work towards getting what you want on that song. So I treat every song like a baby, like my baby. Like I groom the song and there's some songs that I'll write and after like 2-3 months I'll come back and change the whole verse and I'm not feeling this one again. I'll do something else. Yeah.
What would be, so if you were painting your perfect picture as an artist, what would it look like? What would be in that painting?
For a song, yeah. If I'm painting a song, for instance, yeah.
Yeah, if you are, well, no, just if you're painting a song or if you're painting your perfect idea of like a perfect project, give us the
perfect project.
Paint the picture for us, if you will.
Yeah, okay. A perfect project will consist of depend on the theme of the project. If you want to do a project that's gonna be inspirational or it's gonna be uplifting, it's gonna be motivational, or want to do a love, like let's say for instance now I was doing a love project on Blue Roses. So what I did is that I had you have to have an intro to the project that's very, very cool and inviting. The song that okay, I'm not rushing this one, I'm just welcoming them to the project. You get?
Right.
You just have the song the intro of the project has to be something that will make them want to listen to more. Your intro cannot be trash. You cannot rush your intro, for God's sake. Your intro has to be a very well composed song that will make people okay, this guy is serious. Because if I come to your project, I'll play the first song and see what you have to offer for me.
Wow.
So your intro is very important. Then of course, if you want as an artist, every artist you want your project to blow up. So you have to look for commercial songs that will fit into your project. And you have
Yeah.
to have songs that are able to communicate to your fans, your real ones. And your music is supposed to be like your what's the word? Your diary, where you can say stuff that won't get erased in time. You get can
Yes.
so I don't know for other people, but me, when I'm doing a project, I try to make sure that I have songs that are pushing my agenda, things that I like, things that I see, how I feel, how the things make sense to me, what I fantasize about. Yeah, you just try to put it into the music and make it very enjoyable. Of course,
Yeah.
most songs you might write might be real, might be fiction, but it's all about how you tell the story and how you make it sound. It's not easy, shall. Thank God for my producers. They are very, very. God bless all my producers. Because without my producers, I don't know where I will be. Because I know how to make beats, yeah, but it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't have the strength for it.
It's
I
very
can make
important to figure out what your strengths and weaknesses is.
yeah.
Ew,
So
that was ugly. Weaknesses are.
weaknesses are yeah very
Because
important
when you
for
do that, then you can deliberate better. You can admit to yourself, "Hey, I'm not the best at this." But things like, music and this entertainment stuff is so collaborative anyway that you should, be
yeah. You
looking
can
for others to connect with all the time. I feel.
yeah
I think the minute that you stop being able to work with other people, the chance for you to grow is very minimal. And that even
because
comes
if you
down to like who you know on a networking basis. I don't think a lot of
mm-hmm,
people give enough credit to things like nepotism and networking. Um, Nepotism, right? If you got it, use it. Well, or,
well
or rather, what you got, use it, right?
yeah, use what
Because
you got. Yeah, it's a rigged game.
yeah, and then
It's never
networking,
fair.
you should always be meeting new people and connecting with um like-minded individuals as well as people who are not completely like-minded as yourself, because then you are challenged to figure out how you can win them over, especially if your thing is music. Music can
Mm-hmm.
speak to anybody, right? So if that's your thing, figure out how you can reach that person that has nothing in common with you. And
Yeah.
I promise you, if you reach that person, you've got everyone else already in the middle,
Mm.
because you convinced the one type of person that just would not get it, and they're just,
We
if
don't
you
give a
if you
fuck
can
about
if
you.
you can get them, you got everybody,
Yeah. You see,
truly.
networking is very important in as a creative in the creative space because a lot of people that you met online as just casual friends, tomorrow now they
Mm-hmm.
are blowing up and it's my guy. For
Who blew
instance,
up on
now,
you?
I know a couple of
We
yeah. You see,
will
you
talk
see,
about it later.
yeah. A couple of them. But we still talk once in a while. Once you blow up, you
Mm-hmm.
get really busy, and I'm not entitled to nobody. I don't feel like you owe me shit. So if you wanna talk to me it's your time, it's
It
your phone.
it depends.
I
It
mean,
depends for me. If I listen,
mm-hmm.
if I gave you $20 to go towards your studio session and that song became a
Yeah.
hit, at least give me my
At
$20 back. At least.
at least.
That's the least you can do. Now,
Yeah.
a shout out and a car would be nice, but at least give me my
Yeah.
$20 back.
And he asked to.
I'm sorry. I'm
Because for
sorry.
real, if you give me $10 and I pay for my session and that song becomes a hit song, bro, and I make a lot of money for it, don't worry, I'll get you a yacht.
uh, what do you hope to what do you hope to accomplish as you continue to like move forward? And then also, how do you in this modern world where we are all like overstimulated, there's plenty content to go around, right? Uh how do you continue to stay motivated as well when
Mm.
like because I know that there's those moments where you talk yourself out of it, you're like, this isn't really worth it, or oh, this the cost of me doing this doesn't match up to the result that I'm getting. How do you keep going, man?
Yeah, like right now, right now, I'm at that space where um I have no single doubt about my talent and myself. And
Okay.
I feel like whatever is happening is just taking its time and you don't rush greatness. And like I said, I'm appreciative of my learning curve because it's taking time and I'm learning more. So when it actually happens, I'll be okay. Yeah, I was ready for this long time ago before it happened. Yeah. So how I stay motivated is that I can't. I have to leave the trenches now. Ah, I have to make it out. Like, there's no other explanation. Like there's nothing. Who don't want to tell?
You motivated when you wake up, you say, I'm still
I'm like,
here. Is that
yeah,
it?
I'm still here. We go again.
Yo, that honestly should be motivation enough for a lot of people, but
Yeah, because
I can see how some people get stagnant as well.
no, it's not easy. I swear. I know a lot of people that give up on their dreams and just went to get a job or something and forgot. But
Yeah,
I don't want to fall. I never, never,
yeah,
never.
and
So
that's
you
where I'm
asked,
sorry. Go ahead.
okay, okay. You said so what I have, what I'm
Yeah,
planning.
yeah. Like,
I'm gonna.
what is your like, what's your goal for the few? Or some
Yeah,
of them, you because you never know. You can't say for sure. But what are
yeah.
some things you hope to accomplish, both short term and long term?
Long time.
Whether it's music or just you personally, you know,
Mm-hmm.
however you want to
You
answer
know,
that.
personally, I have to be at that space where nothing is really expensive for me. I want to be that financial stable, yeah. Then I would set up my band. I'll be because the music I want to be making on the long run, I want to be making it with my band. I want to be able to create the music from scratch and enjoy every process of it. And I'm already working towards that gradually. So I'll get a band, SoKoGa and the contraband. Think about
now,
that. Ah,
will you make it two words or just?
no, it will be SoKoGa and the contraband. The contraband will be the band, and I will be the
Yeah,
artist.
I get it,
You know,
I get it.
Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Yeah,
That kind of thing. That kind of thing. And it's gonna be beautiful, believe me. Because I have a lot of talented friends that will work with on the band.
do you think you get out enough in terms of live performance? Like, do you like to perform for people, and are you that kind of artist, or are you okay with just like
No,
making the music and the visuals?
I love to perform. Like it's as an artist, when you're performing, it's something that like it's as if time pauses and it's just you and the crowd and you and your mic. But you know, in Nigeria, especially the industry is very saturated.
Yeah,
So I don't even bother stressing myself to look for gigs except they're inviting me and they're paying me. Then I'll go. And like I said, I'm a houseboy. I love staying indoors, except it's very necessary for me to go outside because
yeah,
outside is toxic and shit. But I'm looking to start doing my own shows, intimate venues, intimate shows for me
yeah,
and new
definitely.
ones. Yeah, because it's been long overdue. I've been I won't say I've been lazy, but I've just been here and I need to go out more because this dream won't push itself. You know,
Yeah,
I have to go out more, basically. But I'm working
yeah,
on that though.
definitely. That would be. a good step to take. The more you're out there, the more present you are, and the more visible you are, the more people can no longer ignore that you're there. You know what I mean?
You're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can say, "Oh, I never knew. You see me, nigga. You looking at me."
Looking at me. I see you.
see
I
you.
saw you staring.
Like, don't play with me.
But networking is so good. Thank God for the internet. The internet has brought a lot of
Yeah, definitely changed
people
the
closer,
game.
change the game
Sometimes for
because
the worse for people.
it depends on how you see it or from where you're seeing it.
Yeah.
like now, there are some of my producers that I've never met. We've just been working online, send me beats and I send them files.
Yeah.
Internet.
Yeah.
Strictly networking. A lot of guys that I knew back in the day before they blew up, like Victoni, Oxlade, and them boys, we're all through the internet and we're reaching out to
Yeah.
each other. So networking is really, really important. If you send me a DM, I'll check you out, I'll reply because there's no time to be, because you don't know where the opportunity is coming from. You don't know who is texting you.
This is true.
So you give everybody a listening ear. Though you cannot give everybody a listening ear because you
This is
tired,
true.
of course. But just try and do the one that you can.
So we are nearing the end, but before we get to there, there's gonna be a few more things we touch on. The first one, so we discussed quite a bit of music, but this I think they will want to know this and how you answer is be careful with your answer.
I'm listening.
I don't want you to get in trouble. Is SoKoGa, is he in love? Is he dating? Is he doing the things? What is that?
Well, right now, yeah, I am. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love with the game.
I won't be the person to make you name a name.
No, I'm not going to name a name. Even if you put a gun to my head, I'm not going to name a name. But I'm doing the thing. I have to. I usually just stay on my own and keep away from all the girl drama. But you can't do that forever. So I have a girl that checks up on me and asks me how I'm doing.
You can't do that forever.
Nah, you can't do that.
That's you can lead a congregation on that.
You can't do that forever. You can only try and you can only guide, but you can't guide forever.
It's like, leave me alone. Stop. Please.
Try.
Stop
Please.
it.
Please.
Please, I say stop. Stop it. No, don't cook for me. No, don't feed me.
No, don't.
You don't
have to stress yourself. You don't have to stress yourself. That kind of thing.
Before we go here, we know that we are going to be expecting some nice stuff from you.
Yeah, new music soon.
I'm gonna hold your feet to it, but one thing I always try to do is I like for people to be able to share their native tongue, but I like to do it in a different way. I always like to hear this shit. I love it. What are you? Are you Igbo?
Nah.
What are you?
There's a tribe from the middle belt somewhere in Kogi State. Snoopy.
Snoopy.
Yeah, Nupe, Basange, Nupe, yeah.
Nupe, like okay. What do you all speak?
Nupe. That's the language.
Oh, that's the language as well. I want to hear it.
Here's
what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. This is going to be just for you and we are just going to be listening.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you want to translate at the end and tell us what you said, that's fine, but you don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
What I want you to do, because I think it helps for us, the creatives, to be able
Mm-hmm.
to look back at something and say, that's why I was doing this. That's what I was meaning to do back
Uh-huh.
then, right? So if you could take a moment to tell your past self, your future self,
Mm-hmm.
your future self, give yourself some words of motivation, and just tell yourself what you think you would want to hear, uh, in the future if you ever need to. And we just want to, but this for me, it's my own selfish reason. I just want to hear the
Mm-hmm.
language.
Yeah.
So whenever you are ready,
You want me to do that in my language.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let's see. It's not easy to speak in language. But I made a
Do
song.
the
Chill.
best you can.
I made a song in my language one time. Oh. My
Uh-huh.
dad made me do this song. It was one of my song. That's my first song I recorded in the studio. My dad loves this. He plays it to today. So he made me do a Basangue version, like a language version of that song. Though
How's it
he
go?
helped me, he helped me did a lot of writing because the language is he understands it
Uh-huh.
better because of my father. Mhm.
Do you remember
The
how it
most
goes?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that. Then I'll do that for you at least. Then I might tell you what it means.
Yes.
Mhm. So the song was Emi Bioyi Idi Ondoro Emi Bioyi Iji Ezoguba Iko Iwa Wakperibe ya Zumbere Na Yeshino Yekwe Bichaye. So like that's part I'm gonna say to you. Let me now translate it for you. It says like me and you, maybe we are not dragging anything because the name of the song was My Lane. I was just saying I'm on my lane. I don't disturb anybody in that song. So
Mm-hmm.
Emibioyi Idi Ondoro. It means me and you are not dragging anything. Emibioyi Eji Zukuba. We are not age mates. And the path of a snake is different from that of a lizard. And even when night falls, the road doesn't go anywhere. Are you there
What
with
does
me?
that mean?
It's like they're like let's not like it's like
These
saying
these parables, they are good.
yeah, it's like saying when night falls, the road won't run. So even if it's in the night, the road will still be there.
Yeah, you
You
can't
get,
see it, but it's there.
but it's there. Uh-huh.
Eh,
So that's basically it.
I like it.
Yeah, and my tribe is a minority in Nigeria. Especially still in the states that's formed is a minority, but we are good.
Wow.
So
See.
SoKoGa means God is the greatest in my language. It's my name, my tribal name, is SoKoGa. I didn't tell you that.
Really.
Yeah, I should tell you that. Yeah, and it
You
means
should.
God is the
You should.
greatest.
You probably should.
Yeah, I should have told you that earlier. It skipped my mind. My bad. Yeah, so Koga means God is the greatest. It literally translates to God past them in pidgin English, like SoKoGa. Soko means God. Ga in that context means like greater than all, like over them. So God is over them all. God is the greatest. Mhm.
How did you? How did you
My mom,
decide on using that name?
you know, growing up, I didn't like the name. I was like, because my full name's Abdul Malik SoKoGa Haruna. So growing up, they're calling me Malik, 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 Malik. So when I decided to do this music thing, I was like, your name has to be special. It has to be unique. It has to be something that if somebody like, this name is different. They have not seen it
Yeah.
before. Mhm. So I just had to say, okay. I've had series of nicknames, Sweet Kid, Ash Boy, all that shit, but I just say SoKoGa is unique, is special, and it's my name that my mom blessed me with. So why not?
Yeah.
And
I like it.
yeah, I love it too.
It grew on you.
Yeah, it grew on me. I'm like, okay, this is it. It's unique. It's unique.
Well,
Uh,
speaking of growing, my hunger has started to grow since we've been chatting because
Yeah.
no, it's early for me.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You just woke
Early
up.
for me.
Ah,
Before we go here, if you would, go ahead and tell people where they can find you, look you up, chat you, find your music, all those things, and
yeah.
then I will do the same.
Okay. Guys, you can check me. I'm all social medias. Real SoKoGa. That's RealSoKoGa. Real SoKoGa on X, Snapchat, Instagram, everywhere. That's the handle. Then I'm on all music platforms. Just search for SoKoGa and you see. Follow me on social media. You see a lot of my content on my page. At least I try my best. So you love it. Don't just get lost in my page. Because there's a lot of content there. So that's that. And I'm
Good.
active. So hit me up, tell me your favorite songs, and we'll connect. Yeah.
See, I love an active user.
Yes, dog.
some
Active.
people they just they're not really active. They are there, but they are not responding.
Yeah. Yeah, that mysterious artist thing doesn't pay, man. You have to be a person. You have to be real.
You have to, like, I think that goes further. I really do. Well, I have been TeaRon, and you can find me on all social media. On Instagram at TeaRon World, and on TikTok at TeaRon with 2 underscores. You can also follow Ubiquitous Blacks on various social media platforms. And if you want to reach out, yeah, if you want to reach out, oh wait, what is it?
Yeah, TikTok, the same thing. I just forgot. I know I'm not active on TikTok. I only go there once in a while. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not just used to that app yet. I think it's a Gen Z thing.
You will get used to it.
Yeah, the same same handle on
If
TikTok.
I'm gonna get used to it,
Yeah, if
you gotta
you
get
if
used to it.
you I'm gonna get used to it. I definitely gotta get used to it.
You see this guy. He this is his 5th time with an age joke.
No,
Like,
no,
I
no. I
swear.
love you, bro.
I
I love you, bro. All due
swear.
respect. No, but you started it. You said if you, come on,
Yes,
you.
Olga. He's gonna start this Olga shit, and he's gonna start this sad shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was
Come
I?
on.
Fooling with you.
No,
Hi.
this was fun. No, this was
You,
fun. But sorry for the age jokes.
you can follow Ubiquitous Blacks on various social media platforms. That's where I was. See, and that's the
Yeah,
thing too.
yeah.
When you get older, you start you be like forgetting what you was doing while you're doing it. One time I was looking for my phone, and I'm like, "Hey, where have you?"
Have you seen my phone? And you talk around the phone.
Yeah. So I do the same thing. Like I have my glasses on, right, and I can see because I'm seeing clearly. You see, and I'm just like, "Where are my glasses?" But if I didn't have them on, I wouldn't be able to
see clearly. So you mean like right now you're not seeing clearly? Is that what you say?
No. So I'm fine at this distance, but if you want me to look across the street,
Oh
I'm
God.
useless.
Thank you for my eyes. Forgive me anytime I take it for granted. Because I can't I've seen a lot of people that use glasses. There are a lot of memes about I can't see you, I can't see you, and I can't relate. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. No, no, I'm not shaming you, It's all
You
love.
know
It's
what's
all love.
funny? See, now we are acting up. But you know what's funny is, like, I always ask people, because you have some people who will wear glasses just as like a fashion statement, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I always ask them, I'm like, would you go and put on someone's hearing aid for fashion? Like,
Like this is for
not
fashion now.
not those glasses.
Exactly. You can't go and put on someone's hearing aid for fashion.
Yeah, why
No.
why would you do that? But you know, people do all the time when you wear glasses. They say, let me see your
Is
glasses.
he medicated? They say, is he medicated? Is he medicated? Let me see.
And then they put them on, and they say, I can't see anything. I can't. I'm like, shut up.
It's not for you. It's not for you.
Where were we?
Yeah, we are
again. Here we go.
Follow us on social media.
You can follow Ubiquitous Blacks on various social media platforms. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, maybe you are yourself an artist and you want to be a guest or you want to connect, you can hit us up on the social media. You can comment on this video if you are watching it on YouTube, or you can email us, ubiquitousblacks@gmail.com. And soon we will be launching the actual website, and I can go ahead and say this, merch. I have to get you some merch. I have to send you some merch too.
Yeah, you have to send me some merch too. Yeah.
We have to send it to DHL.
You have to send for me and Raboski.
Yes, definitely. For Raboski, I'll get a tall t-shirt, a long one.
So Raboski now, he goes to the gym every day now. So it's all.
Listen, bro. He's gonna see this, and he's gonna know. I said this because I told him this. I said, dude, leave something for us uglies, please.
Like, I don't work on the shoe with him again.
He's already super tall. I'm like, you are. Please, leave something for us. That's for us who need it.
No matter how tall he is, when we go to the basketball court, I'll still cook him. So I have an edge over him there. But he's just, I can't walk with him on the streets anymore. He's just so big. It's like, come on, bro, come on.
Yuck. Hooey.
But it's not easy. It's consistent. He's doing his thing. Big up Raboski. Shout out Raboski.
Raboski, please go eat pizza, please.
Exactly. Get fat. Stop going to the gym.
That way I just have a chance. I have a chance. If we are walking down the street, well, actually, wait. Depends on what street we're walking down. If we are in Abuja, I might be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
They'll be like, who is this fat boy? So I might win there a little bit.
Yeah, they'll say you're fresh.
But anywhere else, that height shit is gonna
you just eclipse you.
Literally. I'm like, boy, put your shirt on. What's wrong with you?
Very interesting.
We love you, bro.
No, bro, big up. He knows that for a fact. There's a time I actually started going to the gym because of Rabus. It was actually motivating me. We'll go to the gym together, but I got tired. Like, come on, bro. I'm not fat. I'm a skinny man. And
me, I'm trying to reduce. I'm trying to I'd realized, but earlier I said I was getting hungry, but it's because I'm fasting. So don't let me.
Oh, you're fasting. Don't go and eat. You see, I'm telling you to go and eat now. Don't eat. Sorry.
I will drink water.
I was thinking you should go for a run after this,
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. We're just having fun.
Just having fun, yeah.
We are just having fun. SoKoGa, I want to thank you again for taking this time and finally be able to connect with you and do this. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you coming and doing this with me, and I look forward to everything that you have coming up. Okay.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So keep me posted.
Sure.
Even if you don't keep me posted, I will stalk you.
Yeah.
From here on.
Please do.
From here on.
Please do. Please do.
So whether you are Black in Johannesburg, South Africa,
or you're Black in Abuja, Nigeria,
remember, we are Black everywhere. That works for me.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace and blessings. Stay safe, y'all.